going on, guys? So Jordan and Gordo are here at the shop helping me today. We're building the mid plate for the CRX right now. Jordan just welded this bad boy on where it's gonna bolt on, and we've already pretty much done it all already. And I'm getting back to you guys now with like an update, and starting the video off for the CRX with like kind of a big update, because I've been up to a lot. I got the hood fitment all fit up with the carbon hood, no hole in the top. So I've got some hood spacers in the back, and then we notched the hood a little bit inside the webbing. There wasn't much webbing, but we notched the webbing a little bit, and I grinded the valve cover a lot. So we're gonna actually weld a little piece on the valve cover to kind of make it flatter and straighter, and then the hood should close and clear. I've got the fitment looking really good. It's even, both sides. Like I'm missing my tip, but it's all right. We got our hood spacers, so there's a little bit of a space, but it's all right. That's all right. It closes all the way, and then we grinded that down quite a bit. But so we're gonna weld a little insert in there, and then that'll take care of that. My dad and Jamie went ahead and changed all my coils to the K coil plugs. My dad did 2, Jamie did 2, and then I did all my injectors, and I did my air temp to the Honda. I did my injectors to our 2200s. The air temp to a Honda air temp, and then I was trying to do the water temp, but I did the air temp on accident, and then they did the air temp for me, or the water temp, you know, they did the water temp because I accidentally did the air temp. So we got that done, and then I need to get my TPS figured out. It's like a, what was it? I don't remember right now, but it's like Nissan. It's a Nissan TPS. I need to get that figured out and taken care of. They make an adapter so I can use different types, and I can get an adapter and do that, or I can just get the TPS. Either way, it's kind of expensive because the TPS itself for this throttle body is not, I don't know why, it's just not cheap. But we're getting really close. I've got my I've got my oil feed line in there, and then I've got pretty much everything for the motor all in there except my damper. It was Tom's damper, and then I'm gonna get that. I gave it back to him because he's here in town. But it's getting super close, and I've bled my clutch, my brakes. My dad we're gonna take my, we have a buddy, John Fry, and we're gonna take my oil cap to him so he can machine it down, because it actually touches the hood when the hood's closed. But once that's taken care of, then we're gonna be sweet. It looks super good. This thing's looking pimp.
That should line up pretty good.
It looks sick. Yeah, next I need to get all the shocks off so I can send them out, but I forgot those 2 stock ones at home. So I'm just gonna put stock ones on the rear here. I just have to drill 2 holes in them like I did with these so that I can mount them up in here. But I'm just gonna put stock ones on the rear here for now so I can send these out to Strange, get them rebuilt like we did with the Bully ones last year. I'm gonna actually send out all 4 of them. One of them's getting rebuilt right now, but he's having some trouble getting some parts, so we're just gonna go ahead and send them all out, get them all rebuilt, and it'll be sweet. So that'll be the next step for this guy after we get everything else taken care of. I need to get my bars mounted up and my viscous coupler mounted up, so that's gonna be big.
Tom's gonna help Shane get some fiberglass work done on his bumper here while he's doing the Bully.
No, once I do this piece, I'll put these pieces out.
Hey, you need a grinder. I need to do the fiberglass. See, I need to already the fiberglass. Alright.
Shane was just telling me. Like,
yeah, keep going.
Come on.
This is just a.
We'll know what happened.
Yeah, we'll do the other side and
Yeah.
get it all going. This is just a. So we can take those out so he doesn't have those in there anymore. Get my little roller.
Alright, so we got all the fiberglass sanded down where the center is. That one I need to do a little bit more on, but we got the middle hardened for now. And then over here on the side where I've got my crack, we've got all cleared up a lot better than the rest of it. So we're gonna get the crack taken care of first, and then I'm gonna do the top there, and then we'll get these screws out. And once the screws are out, it's go time. Alright, so we've got the first layer laid down. You can't even really tell it's on there, but it's already starting to harden. We got a pretty good setup, pretty good batch made. It was telling us to use 14 drops of hardener to harden it, and it wasn't really hardening very fast. It took honestly a couple hours. So Tom put like 22 drops in there, and we got a good batch going, and it's about, I don't know, he spread it everywhere. It took about 15 minutes, and he's already going on another set, cleaning off his weenie roller. That's what he calls his little roller, but it's looking good. This thing's got a whole front on it. It's gonna be a monster. Okay, so this side's all dry over here. It's about ready that I can get ready to go set another layer on there. And then I was grinding down this center here. I took out these two center brackets, and I was grinding down the center here, and I noticed I have a hole here. So Tom had me cut up some strips that we can fill the hole with. So we're gonna fill our bottom here all the way up, and then we'll have one here as well. So we'll do one here. We'll do a thicker one on the top here that goes over this side a little bit, so that hole's covered on the bottom. And then on the top, we'll fill the hole with these little circles, and so it won't have a dip. It'll be flat. We'll have all those go in there and make up the surface that is missing. Pretty awesome. All right, so I've been helping Tom a bunch, but for now I've got the base pretty much laid out and set up. So the front will finish up tomorrow, as well as we'll fiberglass what we've been doing over here tomorrow too. So it's coming along.
Got no wideband power.
Not right now? Okay. All right, so we got the wideband working. When we were trying to find power earlier, we accidentally moved the wires, and they went behind the clutch pedal, and then it got them pulled out of the back of the ground. So got that taken care of. It's running again, and it's got the wideband, so we'll be able to start tuning this guy out. It's awesome. There's a slight oil leak, but I'll get that taken care of, and we will be all good. I just need to tighten up the sandwich plate, I think. All right, we got the prelude on the dyno finally. Hopefully when my dad comes in, he can tune this guy out. And Sean got my valve cover all welded up. So we made this part right here completely flat. We welded the PCV and the old vent right there. So now it's all completely flat and covered. And definitely gonna need to get it repowder coated again. Hopefully my buddy TL can get that done over at 710 Performance. Make sure you guys check that YouTube out. Those guys are doing some sweet stuff with the powder coating and everything. But this thing is looking really sweet with it all flush and ground down like that. I like it a lot. So I'm gonna have to get this back on the car. Had to do that to get the hood to close all the way. You saw my Instagram post. You see I got full hood, the hood closed, and it's all perfect. No cut in it. It's the carbon hood that I had on it a while ago, but it wasn't, I didn't have the engine in then, so it closed then as well. But I got this all cleared, ground. It's super clean, looks great. I'm stoked. And the EF is on the lift, just about ready. I just got power and everything. I need to put the gauge back in the front there, or a gauge in the front there, so we can go ahead and see if this baby will start. I got a key that works with the ignition, because the ignition that was in the car, let me show you the steering. The steering column for that EF was all just destroyed, and it's missing the little piece right here, so it only had 2 of the 4 bolts, and they didn't have this thing either. But I got that from my first CRX. and I can get another one myself. I can go to the junkyard, I can get more. So I pulled mine out, and I used a different steering column, but found a key that worked with it. And so you got to jig it a little bit. We'll get a key taken care of, but for now they can tune it, we can start, we can take care of it, and it looks great too. So it is an EF steering column, and it's got an EF steering wheel, and this is like a EK or Integra console. It doesn't look too bad, but it's definitely old, and you can tell it's a little bit different height. But I think those pieces go together and it's just not screwed in completely, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks pretty good. This is his fan switch. There's wiring that was already there, but I need to cut it and take it out, but it is right there. The key turns. See, we got power. That wasn't too bad, was it? See how easy that was? That wasn't too bad. So we got power and everything, so we'll see. Once they load a tune-up in there, we'll see if she runs. This thing's looking pretty good. It's ripping. We got tons of snow going on out here too. It's coming down. Whew. Yeah, it was just straight up. Oh man. Woo. Thing is a ripper. Dang. Yeah? 674. Woo! I thought you said like 630.
Hey, 22 pounds. 22 pounds. 124.
Dude, 730.
Nice job. So when Kyle's minivan had the H in it, that's what we made. Great build, great parts, and you can see it just
Holy
like
shit.
clockwork, man. Damn.
Rad.
That's 26 pounds.
Well, the snow's kind of put a little damper on some things, but we're still working away on the front. We've got the hood on there. It's a big step, and the fuel tech is all wired and ready to rock. So once I get my fuel lines and my boost system and everything figured out, we'll be able to get out there on the track and start ripping with everybody. This is gonna be sweet. But Eastsize was making some jam today. We had a super good day. Worked on the single cam a little bit. Got my bent valves changed out. So this thing is gonna be coming back together soon. Gonna get that decked once I get it all put back together. And then get the single cam ripping. I just got my block back. It is looking really, really good. The machine shop did an amazing job. They are awesome over there at US Machine. Really love everything they do. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe down below, and tune into the next video. This is GoofyBuilt. Peace out, guys.